Hey everyone, Brandon back with DSC. It's a dreary morning here in Louisiana. It's also dreary because PSA has done something that I really didn't expect them to do, but I understand it. They've increased prices. So I'm going to get into that, what I think is relevant, how I think this affects the market in general. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So we got wind of this last week that PSA was going to change their pricing model starting March 1st. So I hurried up. I reached out to all my friends who submit cards with me. And I said, hey, if you want to get something to PSA, we got to get it done this week. So we snuck in an order. I finished it on Friday. I actually got some cards late Sunday. I wasn't able to get them in time, and I'm kind of regretting it now. So the way it used to be, there was a lot of changes this whole last year, but the way it used to be was $12 for a modern card, which is 2017 or below, and then $15 for an ultra modern card. That's 2015 or later. It's $20 for a modern card now for value, and it's $25 for an ultra modern card. So about $10 each increased in price. That's big. That's big, and I'll tell you why that's big. There's three other, I think, viable companies right now that people are sending stuff to get graded. And when I say viable, I use the term loosely. It's people that are using it. They hold some kind of resale value, right? So we have PSA, and then there's three other companies. BGS, I think, is the closest runner, just because historically they've been around the longest. They have a good place in the market. Black Label commands a lot of respect. Then there's SGC, which dropped the ball. We all know it, but they're still getting cards. They're still sending them back. I have a couple videos on that. I actually have a couple more. Their customer service is top notch. I think their customer service is actually better than everything I've experienced. And then there's a new player in the market called HDA, right? The prices are as follows now for the cheapest kind of market, right? So $20 to $25 PSA. That's going to take you 8 months to get back. Then there's BGS. Their bottom is $20, but you don't get subgrades. So if you want to resell that card, probably not going to go that route. So their cheapest is $35. And that's, again, an 8+ month turnaround. So if you're looking at those two, you're obviously going with PSA. Better resale value, not as strict on the grading, so on and so forth. Then you have SGC, which I complained about this in a last video. I'll show you here. I kind of ranted on this. They raised their price to $15 a few months ago, and I thought that was the stupidest thing. But now that all of a sudden they're viable again. They're the lowest. They have a 4-month turnaround. I wonder to see if this is going to impact them in any way. And then the new one on the market, and I haven't done a lot of this, but I've seen the slabs are sick. You can check those out here. Is HGA. It's hybrid grading approach. They use microscopes and computers to take a picture of the card, and it's very quick. Their lowest is $20, and that's a 60-day turnaround. So all of a sudden, I don't in the long run, I don't think PSA will be affected by this price. I think it's only going to help them, right? There's going to be a few things that happen. They aren't going to send cheap cards to PSA anymore, right? And then the second thing is that's going to cause them to have less of a backlog, right? And get better turnaround times. So I think PSA, this makes sense from a supply and demand point of view, but we'll see how it affects the market in general. I think it's going to make those cheap base cards a little more expensive in the market, right? If you're looking for a PSA 10, rookie of a mid to lower level player, like let's say Jackson Hayes or, Andrew Wiggins or something like that, you're going to see a little price fluctuation because someone's not going to want to submit a raw card like that and pay or wait the amount of time, right? So I think you're going to see a little bump there. The other thing they announced today from PSA is that they're doing complete through dates, which is really cool. I think this is great. This is a good next step. They're continuing to evolve. You can see the complete through dates here. These are very conservative estimates, and I'll tell you why. We submitted a regular submission. We're doing the video very soon. It'll come out very soon. We submitted it, I believe, at the end of December, and we got it back in the early weeks of February. So they're saying their regular submissions have been completed through November. So I've already got a sub back. So I have to imagine that there's some flexibility with those. But nonetheless, really good to see. As for the upper level services you get through PSA, it seems that they've increased those a lot as well. So we're looking, I think regular is now $100 a card. Insane to me. 150 for Super Express, and then Super Express, I believe, is $300. So they've doubled everything. I think this is incentivizing them to make people get a membership and go value route. because they want everything to kind of go through that tunnel, right? They only want really, really nice cards to come through regular, express, and super express, which makes sense, right? The last thing I say is they're continuing to hire, they're continuing to improve their process. This is why I think they're still going to remain viable. I definitely don't see PSA dropping off anytime soon, but I'm interested to see how this thing plays out in the market. I think SGC will start to get a bump again in cards because people collect cards and they want to get their cards in a nice, pretty slab. You know, they want to find a good way to add value to their cards. And I think SGC might be a good way to do that. I'm interested to see HGA. A lot of people like HGA. I'm interested to see they cap their cards. They guarantee their turnaround times. They haven't really slipped up since. I'm interested to see how that happens. We snuck in an order. I'd like to show you that preview of that order. I'm about to ship it out today. I'm also going to talk about some things while I'm kind of bummed because I got a bunch of cards in. Now I don't know what to do with them because I definitely don't want to spend 50 or 25 bucks a card on them. So let's hop into the cards right now. I got 2 orders in. I'm going to ship them together. One is an ultra modern order, one's a modern order. Let's go ahead and start out with the ultra modern and then we'll finish with the modern. I have all the stuff that I package this stuff with in the links below. So if you need anything like this, check it out. You'll see kind of a different idea on how to package these. PSA does allow top loaders now, which is, it's good to see. There's certain things you need to do with the top loaders to make sure your cards don't get messed up, and I'll get into that. All of these cards are mine. You'll see a lot of these are Drew Brees. I'm hopping on collecting a lot of Drew Brees right now because I think he will retire. If not this year, he definitely will retire next year. And I think his stuff will command a lot of respect in the market. So I picked up all of these from ComC. Got great deals on all of them. I like going ComC because you only pay 1 flat shipping rate for all your cards. They have a lot to choose from. And if something's wrong with the card, they really don't give you hassle in returning it. So you really can pick out the best of the best cards right here. So I think these are 2018 Silvers Selects. These are the Concourse level. And I got some 2019. I got a lot of these. This is the Premier level. I think they call this the Alligator Skin. It's a cool one right there. I have one of these in a BGS slab. I get a lot of attention on it, so I'm going to try to get some in the PSA slabs. It's the 2019 Concourse. I couldn't pass up this light blue Damian Lillard. I think Damian Lillard's really underpriced in the market. If you can find some good Damian Lillard stuff, it's almost like a no-brainer on the buy. Like, it's just, he's just a good player. He commands a lot of respect, and this is numbered, I believe. Yeah, at a 299. Cool Concourse select there. I have a set, you can probably see a little bit behind me. I have all the LSU and red, white, and blue draft picks. I was kind of bummed, so I took my Joe Burrow, and I did not expect someone to pay the price I asked, but I had a kid and his grandfather who really wanted the card, and they paid my full asking price. So I'm going to have to find another one of those. Nas Reed, you guys know I collect a lot of LSU. I love these white prisms. I have so many of them. I just, whenever I see a good deal on these, I pick some of these up. And then I got a Jackson Hayes white prism as well. In that year select, they're out of 149, I believe. And then I had a bunch of friends submit a bunch of cards. I think I have some on the back here. Some Jalen Hurts stuff. I see a lot of his stuff going up since Carson Wentz got traded. Zero Gravity LeBron. And then this is a Giannis Jam Masters green mosaic. Those LeBron inserts, it's crazy. That's an example of a card that I don't think you'll see get submitted anymore, or as much. Because people are picking those up for $1 and then they're selling them for like 80 bucks. But all of a sudden, if it takes you $50 to get it graded, it doesn't make as much sense anymore. Jordan Alvarez, Refractor, rookie card. Tyler Hero. And then we got a Kendrick Nunn mosaic. Those mosaics, like the Kendrick Nunn ones, those have been graded well. I have a Hero that graded really well there. I wanted to talk about this. So we have a Ja Morant base prism. I definitely think PSA has been lenient on these, and I'll show you why. So I just picked up this Zion one. You can tell it's off center. And the only thing on this is off center. So my friend wants to submit it. He's cool with the 9. He'll be psyched with the 9. And I think that's a smart move right now, especially since we got a good price on these to submit them. A Juan Soto. They call this the Prism in the Topps Chrome, which I think is funny. Got a Mojo like Jason Dominguez rookie. That's cool as well. Kira Lewis. getting some time with the Pelicans. Interested to see. Cool thing with these hoops cards that I didn't notice was a thing. They have ones with different color backs. So this is a red back. So I don't know how much that affects pricing, but there's a lot of people online and in videos that are like, man, I want a red back. I'm like, okay, that's different. And then we'll finish this out with 2018 rookies. I have a lot of Colin Sexton, and this has turned out to be a great investment. I don't think he'll stay with the Cavs. He'll go somewhere, and I think his cards will rise even more. And then a little Michael Porter Jr. action. Let's go to this is my favorite stuff. Let's go to the modern stuff. Again, you're going to see a lot of Drew Brees here. So I'm just warning you. The Drew Brees Select 2017, so just makes the modern cut. I got all silvers or colors, so I'm not investing in the base stuff if I can avoid it. This is a tricolor field level prism from 2017. Really cool there. Got some silver field levels. These are shorter print runs, guys, so remember that when you're looking at this stuff, that it helps to have the shorter print runs. Tie-dye prism. I love this card, guys. It's just gorgeous. I mean, oh man, 23 out of 25 or 25 out of 25. Gorgeous stuff. I threw in this optic because I'm like, man, I do not want to pay more later to get this graded, so I threw that in. And then I have this Darren Fox. I've been sitting on this for a while. It's OC, but I'm not going to want to pay a higher price, so I threw this in as well. Some Steven Adams stuff. I got this in a set for like 25 bucks off of eBay. The Select, that's the first year Select refractor, is the prism. So, awesome. You saw my video on this. If you haven't, please look it up. These cards just fluctuate so much. This is a hollow. The bases were going somewhere for like 250 at one point. So I picked this up. It looks solid. No surface issues whatsoever. And then back to my Damian Lillard point, especially with something like red that accentuates the Blazers uni. The red is out of 30. And, 2016's first year prism. Good buys there for sure. If you guys need anything to house, remember the links are in below to get the stuff to put in order to PSA. They accept top loaders, but I'll tell you why you need to secure those. Russell Wilson, hoping he comes to the Saints. We don't know. I think he'll stay in Seattle, but I bought a bunch of stuff coming in just in case. A white prism, Klay Thompson, and then a first year Select Silver Akemba. He hasn't been playing really well, but hopefully he'll right the track there. This is a Michael Jordan reprint of his rookie. I think it's a 1997. A friend wanted to get that graded. I think it's like a 23 karat. Lauri Markkanen, 2017 rookie. This is cool. A Bowman Platinum Mike Trout rookie. UD Extra Michael Jordan. Cool insert there. Second year Topps Shaquille O'Neal. Larry Bird, 1990 Fleer. Cool stuff. Michael Jordan Bulls. This is a Skybox. 1995. This is my card again. I'm loving these first year selects, so I picked one up with Gordon Hayward as well. I think I got this card for 99 cents. I think that's a great buy. Josh Jackson been playing well in Denver. Not Denver. Where's he playing? Detroit. The Pistons been playing really well for the Pistons. Friend had a purple hollow of him, sending that to get graded. My opinion, one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback of all time from a technical fundamental standpoint, Drew Brees. This is his Topps rookie. These are super hard to grade, but my friend's just kind of hoping that he gets something good. He's going to keep that forever. And then a first year Ben Simmons optic. Some additional stuff my friend sent. We're both big fans of Josh Hart. This is a fast break purple prism. Carson Wentz hollow. These were so cheap. You could buy these so much, and it's crazy. 3 Bam Adebayo 2017 prisms. Those are super cheap and underappreciated right now, so check those out. And then Jameis Winston prism base rookies. And a Damian Lillard rookie. You can find this card pretty cheap. I actually sold one of the cards over pretty cheap, but it had some issues. First year Tom Brady Prism. And ooh, yeah, this card has gone crazy. The 1992 Topps Gold Shaquille O'Neal. And these are the Josh Hart cards I got in before the grading price change. I'm really big on this mosaic year. I'm really big on Josh Hart, so I got this set for like $25 on eBay. I'm gonna send those to get graded. So those are the grading orders. Comment on the cards you like below. Before I let you guys go, I wanted to show you one more thing. So I don't know what to do with these, and I want you guys help and what to think. So I have a Peyton Manning auto and some Archie Manning autos. That's Archie Manning's rookie right here. So to get these authenticated at PSA, it used to be $50. Well, now since the price increase, it's $100 per card, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I wanna get these slabbed. A lot of these are gonna be gifts to my family. So let me know what you think I should do there. And then this is the awesome Josh Hart order I got in from ComC. I bought all of this on ComC. I'm going to be giving away one of the mosaics of Josh Hart. So I appreciate the comments, the likes, and the subscribes. You go ahead and do that, and I'm going to give away one of these Josh Hart mosaics. I also got 4 silver prisms, super cheap from a silver prism standpoint. And then I got an awesome, my favorite, a tie-dye out of 25 select rookie auto. So, and I really don't know what to do with these guys. I guess I'm going to have to bite the bullet and pay the $20 for the PSA. I'm considering sending the Josh Hart rookie auto to HGA just because I think it'd look cool in the HGA slab. But let me know what you think. One more caveat before I let you go. They did change the value. So you only have to submit 10 cards to get the value pricing at PSA, and they bumped up the declared value rate to $4.99. So that's good stuff as well. But guys, remember, buy what you love. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. I'll talk to you next time.